welcome to my channel. So, I normally do food reviews in the car. But I don't even know how. I'm going through so much. So much on my plate. There's so much that's going on. So much. I mean, I've been crying. I've been laying in bed. Today's Tuesday. I've been laying in bed, crying. I don't even know. Is today Monday? I don't even know. I'm so out of it. Hey Google, what's today's date?
It is Tuesday, May 17th, 2022.
I've been in bed for the most part since Friday. And then Saturday, I got more bad news. I'm already dealing with a broken heart from 16 years ago. I don't know whoever's watching this, but it's like my stomach is cramping like you would not believe. I'm pooping. Looks like snake skin. Like when a snake sheds its skin. Of course, the doctors have already told me that years ago. That's because my colon is spasming. It's not life-threatening. It's like the mucus, and even though I don't poop that much, it's like I'm basically pooping water. And even though I'm using baby wipes, I'm like, all I'm doing is just laying in bed, crying, horrible anxiety, back and forth to the bathroom. And this has been going on since Friday of last week. And it's a situation that I don't have much control over. And the little bit of control that I do have over, if I implement that, there is going to be ramifications. Financially, I don't know how I'm going to make it. Between the taxes on this house, through the roof, medical expenses, which now if I have to make some changes, they're going to go up. $400 a month, and I live on a $1,000 disability check. And the taxes, because they value this house way more than what it's worth, that I gotta pay my water, electricity, that's just a scratch of the surface. There's even way more. It's like I've had so many losses in my life. You know, and whoever's watching this, if you had these losses, it would be hell for you. I think a lot of people, not just losses, but just the abuse I've endured, just so much shit. I don't think a lot of people would have made it this far. And on top of that, I have horrible fucking anxiety that I have to deal with. And there's certain medicine that may help me, that could calm me down, but because I'm under a pain contract and take pain medicine, they won't allow me to take those pills, even though they're prescribed from the doctor. But my anxiety is so bad that even if I could take those pills, they work, but not really, you know, if I have mild anxiety, but I don't have mild. I feel helpless, hopeless, alone, broken, horrified, scared to death. And I mean scared. On what will happen, what probably happened, what more than likely will happen, and what may happen. And I don't have that much power to change any of that. And the little bit of power that I do to change it, there's going to be consequences. I just look back at my life and all the fucking sacrifices I made and how responsible I have been financially and all the losses I've had. And now, this again. It's like I have been, I am, and I will be penalized for being responsible. It's like I just wish someone would just put their arms around me, let me cry till I fall asleep, and then I just die in my sleep. No, I'm not suicidal. I'm not going to kill myself. You can rest assured of that. But yeah. Because I don't know if there's an afterlife, and, you know, life is already hard as it is for me. I want to wind up in hell for killing myself. So I'm not going to kill myself. That's not going to happen. I'm not suicidal. It's just, you know. I've said it once before on this channel again. If I could just give everything I want to, everything I've been through, going through, and will continue to go through, for someone that doesn't have OCD, depression, anxiety, it just gave them a drop of that, I don't know how they would handle it. But I'm dealing with more than a drop. I'm dealing it for more than a couple seconds if I gave it to you for a couple seconds. And on top of all that, I have to deal with I've tried meditation. I've tried praying. I've tried medicine. I've tried everything. Like, when I tell you that I have, like, the worst anxiety ever, like, I haven't thrown up yet. I'm not, why should I lie and say I would throw up too, but I tried to eat a banana earlier, and as I took one bite, and I spit it out. I've had this anxiety before to where it's gotten so bad that it's hard for me to eat. And I'm not saying for a day or a week, but like, until this gets resolved, I'm going to be like this for weeks, months, who knows how long. And it's one thing to have anxiety for 20 minutes or an hour and it turns off. Like, it's like having a panic attack that does not turn off. Since Friday. And now it's Tuesday. I've always been misunderstood. Every time I turn around, I'm being misunderstood. I think I would literally give up billions of dollars right now, literally billions of dollars, if I had the power to give what I'm going through, been going through, still going through, and will go through to anyone of my choosing. Not to punish them, not to hurt them, just for them to be like, oh wow, he wasn't a drama queen after all. I would literally give up that. And especially, without mentioning names, especially certain, even if it's just a one person. Just one person. I'm not going to say their name. For them to have to acknowledge how sick I am and how sick I've been. Because all of this has a lot to do with that person. But I'm scared to death to mention that person's name. That's why I said the other day, and I can't remember if I upload the video, because I can't remember shit right now. I'm under so much fucking stress. I can't remember shit. And the things that I gotta do, not to mention, I don't even know where to begin. And I have legal issues on my hands now. Major ones. That again, a lot of this stuff I have no control over. Someone else does. I just want to be held and cry. Not for 5 or 10 or 20 minutes. Not even for an hour. Hours. Just hours. And eventually just fall asleep. And then die of natural causes and never wake back up. All the money is not going to fix my broken heart. It's never gonna. And my anxiety has controlled my life so much. I've lost so much because of my anxiety. The depression's one thing. But when I'm depressed, I just sleep. For days, weeks, months. Back in I think when it was. See, I think it was 96. Or 96, 97. I was basically bedridden for like 9 months. My depression and anxiety just put me in a downward spiral. And when I say I lived in the bed, I'm not playing. I didn't have no internet. I didn't have no TV in my room. It's like, well, you were sleeping, laying in bed watching TV. playing on your smartphone. I didn't have a smartphone. I didn't have internet. I didn't have a TV in my room. I just slept. I slept. I'd get up to try to go to the bathroom, eat a little bit, but I would just, like, when I say that I slept like, 18 to 22 hours a day, 23 hours a day, I'm not exaggerating. That is literally how much I slept. But that was more depression and anxiety that somehow it allowed me to sleep. This anxiety, I'm not sleeping. None of us are good people. We've all done bad things. But what the hell have I done? Because I was born with it, It's not like I did something bad. I was born with this. It runs in the family. It runs in the family. The OCD, the depression, and the anxiety. The anxiety part, I think, skipped some of my family members, but the depression and OCD didn't. And then I got the worst, the anxiety. Because I just wanted to share that. My significant other is still away in the Philippines. I don't really have any friends that live in this town. Why am I doing this? Why am I telling you this? Because I have someone to talk to. I mean, I've had people on here say they like the story time. And people want me to be real. So I'm not going to put on a smiley face and lie and say, this is a good story time today, because it's not. I wish I could do that. I'll just fuck it. I don't care. I'm not worried about a damn thing. I can't do that. It doesn't work with me. The anxiety overrides me. It's been overriding me. I'm in my 40s. Mid to late 40s. I've tried to be positive or, just fuck it. Don't worry about a damn thing. It doesn't work for me. And the medicine doesn't work for me. I guess I'm gonna hit the stop button, go back to bed, even though I'm not really sleeping. I just lay there and cry and then get up to try to go to the bathroom, only to I already said it, so. It must be pretty bad, though, because if I'm willing to give up all the fucking money in the world to just let, especially one person, but to let people really feel the pain, the broken heart, what I go through with. I mean, who would in their right mind would do that? Because billions of dollars would definitely help me. But I would literally give that up for that. Maybe that's part of my mental problem. Maybe that sounds a little bit crazy on that. I don't know, but all I can do is just tell you it is what it is. I'm signing off. Please give me some support in the comments.